Got a jumping spider? Wondering how big its enclosure should be? Watch this video for some tips. Hello everyone, welcome back to Spooderpods and a nice quick fire video today looking at jumping spider enclosure sizes. Now this is up for debate. A lot of people have differing opinions on this and a lot of people ask how big should my jumping spider's enclosure be. So I thought it'd be nice to do a quick fire video looking specifically at the topic of jumping spider sizes and enclosures. Now for your standard jumping spider, the Phidippus regius kind of size, Phidippus audax, the bold or regal in the common tongue, you're looking at something that's got to be minimum 20 centimeters by 15 by 15. That is kind of the minimum requirement for it. Any smaller and they're not going to have enough room to enjoy and explore, although I know some people do keep them smaller, and a little bit larger is okay. You can go up to 25 or maybe even 30 and they'll be fine. But to get the most out of you enjoying your jumping spider and for them to be able to explore and roam around, have lots of things to climb over and enjoy, you want that. So we're talking about minimum 20 centimeters by 15 by 15. When they're younger, obviously you can give them smaller. That is kind of the guideline size. Again, going a little bit up is okay. Going too much down when they're adult size is probably going to impact on their welfare and impact on your enjoyment of that spood. Now, if you have one of the what they call the medium-sized jumping spiders, the ones that only get up to maybe a centimetre, you can have a slightly smaller enclosure. Generally, you could put them in a 20 by 15 by 15 centimetre one, or you could do a 15 by 10 by 10, and they'll be happy in there. Again, gauge it on your individual spider because they do vary slightly, and see how much enrichment and how much movement they do in there. Finally, if you have one of the tiny sizes like the semicolpris, Helios semicolpris, or the portia, then you really want a 10 by 10 centimetre cube. Though it's probably the best size for them. You don't want it too large because they may struggle to find their prey, or they may just generally not get on as well in there, because we found, a lot of people have found that the semis, when they put in larger enclosures, just don't tend to enjoy it as much or just stay in one little area. Any smaller, they won't get to roam around as much. So 10 by 10 cubes kind of appropriate for them, with lots of enrichment and fun in there. And I actually, they're one of my favourite species of semicolpris because they're basically just a very mini version of a regius. They're very cheeky, they're very on display most of the time, and they're voracious hunters. So if you haven't considered this species, I actually have a guide on them. Watch that there. And I'd highly recommend a 10 by 10 centimetre enclosure for them. So that's it, it brings me to the end of the video. I have lots of other content on jumping spiders on the channel. Please do explore it, but take care and see you later.